Hey, this is Mac, and this is not actually not my trade. Juan sent me this trade, one of our students, and this is a great example of a failed second entry long. Notice that, notice you got your new high, and you got a first entry and then a second entry. So, what will make this a failure is whenever it breaks below a previous bar before it reaches a scalper's profit. And generally, you can even take it further than that. The rule is a scalper's profit, but it doesn't necessarily, it can actually go get a scalper's profit and still be a good failed second entry, but you need experience at that. But he's going to trade this failed second entry long here, and you can see him, he's putting his order in here. And if it breaks below this bar right here, and there it goes. So now you got a failure. He's in the trade, and you can see he's got his stop one tick above the signal bar here. And the trade is in play. And so he's going to try to scalp out. He's got a runner down, and he tries to go for a runner on this one. The runner doesn't turn out to be successful, but this is still a great example of a perfectly played failed second entry long. And you can see it playing out here. And, he's got to make this 33.76 and a quarter to get his scalp, which it just does play out fully here. He doesn't get, like I said, he doesn't get a runner, but you can see the video is only a minute and 20 something seconds long. Or actually, that's where we're at now, so it's a little longer than that. We'll see here in a minute. It's a couple of minute long video, so he's going to scalp out here pretty quickly, and then he'll move his stop. Once he scalps out, generally you want to move your safety stop. You don't have to, and that's the thing that a lot of people ask me about. You could leave it up here and risk it all to continue on with a runner. But I like to move mine to break even or break even plus one, or at the very least I might use what I made here and move my stop equal to that so that I don't lose any money on the trade. But you see he scalped out and his safety stop moved to break even plus one. So he's going to make one tick on this last trade here because he doesn't get his runner here. You can see it's not continuing on, and that might be expected there. You may, with all this support right here, you might have just expected to just scalp out this one in full. I probably would have just scalped this in full and may not have even tried for a runner at that point. But there it is. His runner got stopped out. So he made 4 ticks on the first contract and he got 1 tick on the second. But that's a perfectly played failed second entry long. And this was a range here, and you break out and it fails. And what prices are doing, I think we end up going a little higher here, but what prices are doing, they're just coming back to test this breakout area. That's what prices do when they push through. That's why most breakouts fail, at least temporarily, if not permanently. On a range day, a lot of times they'll fail permanently. And this was a range day, but in the beginning, this looked like the range here, but this was just a midline across this middle here. And prices, if you measured the measured move, I think we hit it right here. I can't remember exactly how this set up. This was yesterday's trading. But yeah, this is a great second entry, failed second entry long. And so I wanted to kind of walk you through it. Since Juan didn't have any audio on it, I wanted to walk you through it and explain it to you because it was a great trade and he traded it perfectly. And you noticed how he was anticipating this failing, and he already had his order down there and he was just waiting on the right time, and he slid it up right in place just in time, and the trade triggered. And so generally what I'll do is if I'm anticipating it's going to fail, I'll just go ahead and drop my order right there, and if I'm wrong, prices just keep going higher and I cancel my order. But if I'm right, my order's already there and it gets triggered and I'm right in the trade. So you can do it his way or my way or however you want to do it. I've watched several of his videos and he tends to put his order in there and then drop it in there at the right timing to just to speed up his timing. But I've done this so long, I could drop that order in there in 1, 2 clicks in a blink of an eye. But that's 20 years of experience, and not everybody can do that. So, but with time, you probably be able to do it too. But anyway, I just wanted to uh, show you this trade. I'm going to post it. You'll see it posted here to the website, and I wanted to just kind of walk you through it to explain what he's doing and what's going on, since he didn't explain it. But hopefully that was clear to you, and that's a great example. And really, what you need to do is you need to learn to spot second entries first. And once you get really good at it, it was pretty obvious when this broke higher and that bar ended as a doji, and then the next one can't break above it. It's pretty obvious you're fixing to have a failure here. And so with time and experience, you'll notice those things. Right now, most of you can't read the chart at all, so you don't notice these little nuances. And with time and experience and studying your chart every day, you'll start to learn that stuff. So I'm not going to drag this out. Hope that was a helpful trade to you, but that's how you trade a failed second entry.